Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right. So, this day's video reading is what are people beginning to notice and realize about you? So, what are people currently realizing, noticing about you? You're going to have three options to choose from. But before I get into which options, which thank you to all of you all who are subbed to my channel, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're brand new, hit that sub button as well as the bell notification because I do drop videos weekly. Also, for those of you all who keep me booked and busy, like literally y'all do, excuse me. Book of every reading, coaching, same day read, walking, read, pray, already reading. Check that pin comment below, as well as the description box below. Help me get to 6,000 subs, y'all. We are about to hit the 5,600 mark, probably by the end of today, the day that I'm recording this reading. So I'm very excited. And we are super close to the 6,000 mark. And y'all, we going up and up and up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, hit the sub button so we can hit that 6,000 subs. Thank you all. I said booked and busy. Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, not TikTok, child. Follow me on Instagram's TikTok and Threads at Wandering Sparrow Tarot. And follow my other YouTube channel, Wandering Sparrow. I know I keep on saying I'm gonna have content. It's just the editing part, y'all. And it's not even crazy heavy editing. It's just that I focus over here and then the other platforms and then blah, blah, blah. And so I just need to put in the time. That's it. No more excuses. Anyway, follow up there too, Wandering Sparrow because y'all are holding it down over there, and I thank you. And what else? I think that's it. Let's just get into our options. All right, so you're going to have three options to choose from. I'm going to hold those options up for you now. Remember, keep in mind, these are all general messages. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Never take a message that's not yours, but you got three options to choose from. Option number one is going to be the Three of Pentacles. Option number two is going to be the Temperance in reverse. And option number three is going to be this Five of Cups. Option number one, Three of Pentacles. Option number two, Temperance in the middle. And option number three, the Five of Cups. Pause the video and see which of these options you feel very much so resonates with you the most. Keep in mind, these are general messages. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. We are in the garden today, so we're going to find out much, much, much to help you blossom. But yeah, pause this video and see which of those you felt like was your message. Come back when you're ready for your reading, and let's jump into option number one. So as you all know, I always pull energy first. And let's see, what's the energy between you and the people that are around you, or just people who've known you? How do they feel about you? You have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in the upright. People feel a very loving energy from you. You're someone that they consider a team player. You're someone that people feel like they get along with very easily and very well. And once again, you're very loving. You have a lot of love to give. You're very nurturing, option number one. So the energy around you feels pretty solid. I don't feel anybody, we ain't got deep into these cards yet though. I don't feel anybody like feeling any type of weirdness towards you. Like there's a very loving, warm light and life coming out of you. That's what I'm getting with that one. And yeah, people just, they take to you very much so. So let's get into it. Universe, spirit guides, and answers. Thank you for channel messages. What are people beginning to realize and notice about option number one? Spirit, give me two cards. What are people beginning to realize and notice about option number one? Spirit, give me two cards. We have the Hangman in the reverse. You're not someone who's stagnant. With the Hangman in reverse, you're someone who, if you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. So people feel like you're very reliable. That's what I'm getting with that one. You might be someone who thinks a bit out of the box, and people like that because it feels innovative. You could be an air sign. Like I could be reading for air signs right now. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. They feel like you're someone who's very innovative, somebody who thinks outside of the box, somebody who, also I'm getting that people feel like you let things go, like you're not the one to hold a grudge. Like you're pretty, upbeat, up tempo. That's what I'm getting with that one. We have the Knight of Cups and the upright. There's something very alluring and charming about you. Knight of Cups is a very romantic energy. It's ooh la la, I'm baby, pepe le pew. I'm like really putting it on, but just that in your personality in general, they feel like you're someone who is, you're very charming, very alluring. You bring people towards you. You're very good at, like just romanticizing life and people in general. Let's see, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What are people now just beginning to notice and realize about option number one, spirit? Give me two more cards. What are people now just beginning to notice and realize about option number one? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, once again, you're not someone who's going to just kind of procrastinate on things that you want to do. You're a person of action, but Knight of Pentacles, maybe you're not married to one thing in particular. You're someone, you can't necessarily be tied down. And that's not in the sense of you being like flighty or flaky, just more so in a sense of, this is the energy that, people feel like, once they do whatever they set out to do, they're going to go attack their next goals. So definitely a forward thinking person, and people love being around your energy because of that. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors for channel messages. What are people now just realizing about option number one? Give me two cards. What are people now just realizing about option number one, spirit? Give me two more cards. Ooh, you're someone who's very giving with the Six of Pentacles in the upright. They feel like you're very generous with your time, with your love, with your efforts, with who you are. That's a beautiful message, y'all. You have the Star card in the reverse. Once again, you are definitely popping. You are popular, but you're very humble about it. Like, it's like you are the star. You can be an Aquarius. You are the star, but you don't need to outshine others for other people to see your star power. That's what I'm getting with that one. And then, you're someone that people like to celebrate a lot, where you're celebrated, you're loved, you're highly regarded. Even if people aren't saying it to your face, you are highly regarded. Option number one. And people are realizing this about you. They're realizing that a lot of people see, your worth, your value. You see your worth and your value. I feel like you're someone who's very confident, very reassured, or self-assured rather, and you're somebody who can spread that confidence and assurance to other people because you feel it within yourself and you help build that up in other people. So yeah, so this is what people are realizing and noticing about you, that you are who you say you are, and your beautiful spirit is for real, and not for play. That's what I'm getting with that one. So thank you all so much for tuning in for option number one. Make sure you all follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at Wandering Sparrow Tarot, as well as Wandering Sparrow Did, my other YouTube channel. Book a private reading, coaching, secondary, walk and read, or priority reading. Check that pin comment below, as well as the description box below. Help me get to 6,000 subs. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's move on to option number two. Option number two, so the cards you picked from was the energy surrounding of how people currently view you. So let's see. We have the King of Swords, or Queen of, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to Queen. We got the Queen of Swords in the upright and the Temperance in the reverse. People are noticing and realizing you are nobody to play with. Let me tell you, some people feel like this is either energy around you or the energy they feel like you have. They feel like you might be a little bit quick-tempered. They might be tippity toeing around you just a little bit. That's what I'm getting with that one. I don't want to say you're harsh with your words with the Queen of Swords, because she's not necessarily harsh with her words per se. She's direct. She won't mince her words. That's what I'm getting with that one. Like, she says what she needs to say. However, though, sometimes it can be a little bit cold. There's a need for softness there. I feel like with that one, you might be someone who you've adapted these things because you are the boss. You are in charge, and you like, look, I need people to know I'm not somebody to play with. You are definitely not somebody to play with. I definitely feel like, there's a lot of softness. There's a lot of love to you. We're not one-dimensional people. We're multi-dimensional beings. And you just might be somebody who, like, you like to make sure everything is running accordingly. So, and for some of y'all, you also got a little bit of anxiety going on too. That's what I'm getting with them. Got a little bit of anxiety running through, just a little bit. And when things are in its perfect place, you calm down. You easy to be good. For some of y'all, you got summer break or summer vacation coming up. I think that's gonna be good for you because you need a vacation. However, though, Temperance reversed and the Queen of Swords, they see you as somebody who's in authority. They definitely see you as somebody who's reliable, like they rely on you, Now that may add, be for added stress to you because you're but a human being. It's like an energy of you take on the role as everybody's mama. Now, if you tired of people, always, always, always depend on you, just want people to do what they need to do, then you need to just tell people, like, look, I'm not available. Set these boundaries up. You have the Queen of Swords energy here. You might be a fire sign. That's what I'm getting with that one. I feel more fire than I do air in this particular file. So Aries, Leo, Sag, or those can be prominent placements for you. But just set those boundaries. They see you as the Queen of Swords. You don't have to tell people in a mean, rude, yo, you regular bit. You ain't got to do all that. But you can just tell people, hey, I have enough here for me to make sure that what I need to make sure is running smoothly. Please, everybody be on your P's and Q's, because I ain't got the capacity to be holding up everybody today. I'm not your superwoman. Like, you gotta tell people that. But let's get into it. So what are people beginning to notice and realize about you? Option number 2. Give me 2 cards. What are people beginning to notice and realize about option number 2, Spirit? Give me 2 cards. What are people beginning to notice and realize about option number 2, Spirit? Give me 2 cards. What are people beginning to notice? And you got a lot of people that look up to you, option number 2. So definitely, if you feel that people see you more in a negative light, I don't think it's that. Maybe you have there's an issue with connectivity with the people around you, but they see you, they look up to you. You got the double card in the reverse. Some people see you as detached, or they're noticing. No, actually, no. It's a different type of detached, not detached as in like, oof, you don't care. But I do kind of feel like people feel like, they're noticing that you let go of things easily, or you let go of things quickly. That's what I'm getting with that one. You don't let anything choke your energy up too long, or for too long. You have the 4 cups in the upright. Some people may feel like you're a bit avoidant. That's what I'm getting into, that 4 cups. Fairy guys and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. What are people now beginning to realize? They still think you ain't nobody to play with, though. So look, they respect you, child. What are people beginning to notice and realize about option number 2, Spirit? We have the 10 of Wands in the upright. People are actually starting to see underneath that candy coated hard shell that maybe there's a struggle there. The 10 of Wands maybe is, some hurt there, because 10 of Wands talks about, moving forward, but not letting go. Now, you let things go easily, you detach easily, but maybe mentally you carry these things, or these are things that maybe you need to speak about because you're holding them within your energy. So, maybe you are good at letting go of the actual physical problem, but the mental, emotional part of it, you still hold somewhere. You may be even good at forgetting about it, but you're still holding that energy there. You're not letting it in. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Some people are noticing you're a bit introverted, and that may surprise them, because it's like, yo, like, but so-and-so is like the boss. Like, what? We have the World card in the reverse. You don't forget a thing. That's what people are noticing about you. You do not forget a thing. If they do something once, the one time, they're gonna hear about it from you 12 times over, child. Let me tell you. What are people beginning to notice and realize about? But there's a lot of love around you too. Like, people may feel this about you, and I feel like you have like a type A personality. That's what I'm getting with this energy. But people, it's very lovable. I feel warmth. I don't feel like treachery though. Like, ugh. Like they may feel away. They may be a little annoyed. They may be a little frustrated. Okay, but not to the point where they don't care about you. It's like, okay, we know that's just Sally Sue. Let her be who she is, but they still love you. It's like they may want you to calm down just a little bit sometimes, but they wouldn't change you, and that's a beautiful thing. So people understand, like, what this tells me is your character, which is the important part, how you regard people, how you feel about people, is not what people, question. Maybe your actions sometimes, not actions as in you do dirty things, but your actions sometimes are like, oh goodness, she gonna be stressing me out, or he gonna be stressing me out, However, though, people see your character and they know, like, you know what, but that's a beautiful person. They have a beautiful heart. They do care. They are kind. So those are the important things. So for your sake, actually, it's not about, excuse me, it's not about what other people think, but for your sake, because you don't have blood pressure. This stress is going to cause some weirdness if you don't calm down. We hold stress in our bodies. It manifests in physical ways. Let that thing go. Universe, Spirit guys, what are people noticing and realizing about option number 2, Spirit? Give me 2 cards. What are people noticing Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my skin today, like, ooh, baby, and the lighting, babe. Ooh, it's popping. I look good, good. Thank you, God. Anyway, bring it back. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. People feel like you could be a little bit nurturing because you lead with that Queen of Swords. But once again, it's because you don't want people to, take you for granted or take you as a fool because you are a very sweet, soft person. That's what I feel like. Some of y'all, I feel like you might be from New York. I always call New York, people from New York, my sour patches because, on the outside, it's that, it's a little bit harder, sour shell. But then once you like chisel through that candy coated shell, you realize, oh, you're just as sweet and regular as the rest of us in this world. Shout out to all my New Yorkers. But that's what I'm getting with that one. We have the Death card in the upright. You might be a Scorpio. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. People do feel like sometimes maybe you lean more on the pessimistic side. And I feel like it's people realizing that you too have insecurities, though you wear a great mask in portraying this very confident and brave person. However, though, sometimes your insecurities do shine, but it's not in a terrible way. But basically, people are realizing that you're human, okay? Because we all have insecurities. It just is what it is. We all feel a way about something, but people are seeing this about you, and it's kind of shocking them because they see you as this strong energy. However, though, they're realizing that you are soft on the inside, as we all are. Like every human being walking this earth, I don't care how stone cold stoic you can be. We're all fragile on the inside, and that's okay. That doesn't make you weak. That just makes you human because you don't walk in that fragility, and even if you did, but you don't walk in that energy. Had the gumption, not the gumption, but you've had the can't think of the word I want to say right now. Early, y'all, when I recorded, but you've had the nerve, the gall. There we go. There's the G word I'm looking for. You've had the nerve and the gall to, still fake it till you make it in times when you don't feel like you can and lead other people. I really feel like you're somebody who's a leader in your community, management, just whoever you are, wherever you lead other people and people see you as a beacon of light. So I wouldn't say this is a terrible thing. People definitely respect you and they know you ain't nobody to play with. That's what I'm getting with that one. So walk in that energy. But that's what I got for you. Option number 2. You all, please let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, book that private reading, coaching center, walking read, or priority reading. Check that pin comment below as well as the description box below. Help me get to these 6,000 subs. We're about to hit this 5,600 mark. Like literally, when I post this video, I just know we popping it off. But that's what I got for y'all. Book that private reading, coaching, 7-day read, walking read, or priority reading. Check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. And lastly, let's get to option number 3. Option number 3, the card that you chose was the 5 of Cups in the upright. And this is the energy of how people are currently viewing you. We have the 9 of Swords in the upright, 3 of Cups in the upright, and the 5 of Cups in the upright. Option number 3. Hold on, y'all. I got to go fix my lights. Hold on. All right. Had to turn the lights back on real quick. But yeah. So hold on. Let me get back into the light source that I was in. There we go. There we go. Y'all, there's some good light today. Ooh, child. Anyway, 9 of Swords in the upright, 3 of Cups in the upright, and the 5 of Cups in the upright. Ooh. People see you as stressed out, a little pessimistic, but you are a good time with that 3 of Cups. Now, somebody just heard that and was like, yeah, that's what I'm going with that. Their views, not mine. But the 5 of Cups talks about ruminating on things that you cannot fix or change. It's literally crying over spilled milk. When you got 2 other cups filled to the brim behind you that you're not paying attention to. So, and then I feel like this has to do with rejection, maybe ruminating on things or people who reject you. You may have been rejected by a lot of friends, romantic interests, things of that nature. And here's the crazy part about that. That goes into how we feel about ourselves, and that talks about our self-worth. The fact that we're focusing on the negative and trying to win over that negative, because that 5 of Cups energy, once those 3 cups to magically come back upward and then refill with its liquid. We could turn those 3 cups up, but we would have to refill those. But the 5 of Cups energy wants it to magically refill. Excuse me. 5 of Cups energy wants it to magically refill. And that's just not possible. I know we in a magical space, but that part of it is not possible. And then Spirit is saying, hey, look at those other 2 cups. Look at what you got. Be grateful. And then look what you got. You got people that are, here, rah, rah, rah. You got things that are rah, rah, rah in your corner. That has to do with self-worth, us trying to convince things and people and stuff. Hey, love it. We're worthy. Bring it back. Mm-mm. If it's spilled, it's spilled for a reason. But people do feel like you're a good time. But they do feel like you stress out a lot with that 9 of Swords in the upright. That's stress and anxiety, child. But let's see. What are people now just beginning to realize and notice about you? Option number 3. Give me 2 cards. What are people just now beginning to realize and notice about option number 3? Give me 2 cards. That you're somebody very fortunate. Fortunate to have you, girl. You're fortunate. See, 2 of Cups. You pessimistic for no reason. And I'm not gonna say you ain't going through things, but look, you're fortunate, but at the same time, 8 of Swords in the upright. This is what they perceive. A lot of your issues exist in your head only. You're putting these self restrictions on yourself, and you don't even need to. You have the King of Wands in reverse, which talks about, it's an action king, but he's slow when he's in the reverse. And people feel like, that's due to maybe a lower self-esteem. I feel like people feel like you may, have this party persona. You may be somebody who's you are somebody highly accomplished in your own right, because people see you as fortunate, but you might be hiding behind that. You might be hiding behind, the good times. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on a boogie. Like you hiding behind the boogie, right? Like, you hide behind the boogie. That's what I'm getting with that one. And people are like, you're stopping yourself. It's self-sabotage. People notice that maybe you have a tendency to self-sabotage. Option number 3. Give me more energy. Universe, Spirit, guides, and ancestors. What are people beginning to notice and realize about option number 3? Spirit, give me 2 cards. What are people beginning to notice and realize about option number 3? 2 of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. 6 of Cups in the reverse and 10 of Cups in the upright. People see your potential. 10 of Cups in the upright. You are a loving person. You are somebody that, can create the life that you want. But you kind of shy away from help from friends. You kind of shy away from, giving yourself emotionally to other people. That's what I'm getting with that 6 of Cups in the reverse. 2 of Cups, you may be a bit distrusting of people, so you shy away from partnership. That's what I'm getting with that one. But you're someone who's very loyal. You're very loyal. You have a lot of, you're pretty good. You're good with boundaries, but it's more on a sadder tip. That's what I'm getting with that one. But at the same time, you are very loyal. People trust you. The people that trust you, they really trust you. But it's just kind of tragic because people kind of feel like, you got so much going on for you. I hope you just look at the bright side of things. People want you to see the bright side. And that's what they're realizing. Like, you're not looking at the bright side of things. And people don't want you to lose what you have because you don't appreciate it. So people are kind of seeing you as maybe not that you lack appreciation, but that maybe you need some counseling. I'm not saying that it's like a crack, but like more so like because they see a lot of pessimistic energy in you. And it's like, but you got so much to be happy for. Like, you're living a life that other people could just never imagine. Like, do you understand how special you are? And not just because, like, oh, you're special. Everybody's just special. No. You really are special. Like, you're somebody who probably don't, you living off the grid of the land, like it's giving the energy. I keep on hearing Rob Kardashian, like that's like it's giving the energy of I have no worries ever. My money is already taken care of. My home is paid for. My parents bought me a condo, and that's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, why are you crying when you like literally go do something with your time? That's what people feel like, that you have no real problems other than the ones you might be creating for yourself. And that's due to, a sense of needing to know, needing to belong. Those are worth issues, but it's due to a sense of needing purpose. So maybe your bigger thing is find purpose. What is it that you want to do with your life? What is it that you love about life itself? What are your hobbies? Go find a hobby. Because some of you are like, I ain't got no hobby. Go try a bunch of stuff. You want to know how you find out what you like and what your hobbies are? Go try a bunch of stuff, right? And I'm so serious right now. Go try a bunch of stuff and see what sticks. See what makes you go, oh, I really do like underwater basket weaving. What? A hobby ain't nothing but something that you enjoyed one or two times, or you saw somebody else doing, and then you did it again and again and again. And some of you make a job out of it. Look at me, like I literally started doing tarot, y'all, way back when, just on it, just the joking around, like back when Yahoo was like the engine search to go to outside of Google, and like just looking up like, ooh, how to do this with the cards, playing and whatnot, and it just kept on reading them cards, and now look at me, turned it into a whole career. Thank you, God. But that's serious. Like, go do that for yourself. What are people now noticing about option number three? Spirit, give me two cards. What are people now noticing about option number three? That you're someone who's just, you're someone who's fair. I'm getting a strong earth sign energy for this one, though. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You are somebody who, you're very attractive. Definitely. There's a charm about you. And that's why people are like, I wish they just figured this one out. And then we got the Four of Pentacles. You are somebody, basically, you go with the flow. You're not very combative, and that's a good thing. Like, people find you very agreeable, but it's just that you frustrate people, because it's like, if I had your type of time and resources, child, do you understand what I'll be doing right now, baby? That's how people feel. But anyway, I hope you feel encouraged. Option number three, if any of this resonated for you, I hope that it encourages you to attack your dreams and your life and everything that you want to do, from how you want to do it, and know that you are worthy of it. But anyway, you all, thank you so much for tuning in. You all, let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Give this reading a like, comment, share, subscribe. Book that private reading, coaching, Sunday reworking, rework, priority reading. Check the pin comment below, as well as the description box below. Help me get to 6,000 subs. We are dangerously close. I thank you all. Go be beautiful. Go be blessed. Know that you're worthy. Mwah, 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 mwah. Y'all, this light is popping. Let me tell you, okay? I'm at work right now doing this reading on my break, and baby, the light is giving. It's angelic. All right, bye, y'all.